Hey everyone, welcome to a new episode of the Civil Canadians. I am King Kansas, and as you can see, this is Mr. Movies to my right. We're missing someone who usually sits in the middle, but you know what? He has posted a couple of videos. He didn't know if we were going to record because of scheduling conflicts and all that, guys, you know. Sometimes lack of communication, and that's why. Trust me, Scotty V did want to be here, but if you want to see Scotty V in the flesh, he's posted two videos, Mr. Movies. One was we're bringing back, I guess, Civil Minded. We are reviving it. That's where we're going to be able to talk about single topics. So Scotty did Civil Minded. He brought it back. So there's an episode. He's talking about Avengers Annihilation, and if that's the title, how would it affect Spider-Man Far From Home? And the other one, he did a podcast, guys, with Ruby Rose's first look as Batwoman for the CW crossover that's happening, I think, Christmas time, if I'm not mistaken. So I think it's Christmas, right? So you guys go ahead and check those two videos out right now on YouTube while we do this episode ourselves. You think you can manage? Just me and you? Don't worry, I'm not going to kill you or anything.
I think we'll do fine. Let's see.
Anyways, guys, if you guys are keeping track like you should be, this is episode number 126. It is Wednesday. We're doing it a day later because we wanted to give Scotty V's video, you know, some space, as we say.
So I got a good feeling. I think it's going to be one of our better ones.
We'll find out. So the reason why, Mr. Movies, we are here today, there's a little movie starring Ryan Gosling that's coming out this upcoming weekend. Yes, and what's the movie called? First Man. So guys, if you don't know what the hell First Man is, it's basically chronicles the real life true events or behind the scenes of Neil Armstrong's journey to be the first man who ever stepped on the moon, right? So it, you know, shows his family, what he goes through. Other actors that are involved, guys: Claire Foy, Jason Clarke, Kyle Chandler. If you know who Kyle Chandler, you know his actor, Saturday Night Lights, Canadian boy, and Corey Stoll. He was in the original Ant-Man. He was the villain. He was the Blue Jacket or whatever it was called, Yellow Jacket. I don't even know what the hell it is. But those are some of the actors that make up the movie. It looks good. I love the trailers. What did you think of the trailers? What you saw in the trailers?
Sick.
Something that will get you to go in the theaters and watch. Ryan Gosling, another good Canadian boy, and apparently he pulls off Neil Armstrong. He got the blessing from his family. They really loved it from seeing the screenings and stuff, and we heard nothing but good buzz. You know.
So early reviews are great about it. So
the trailers are excellent. I would go see it. Like I think the last trailer sold me because I'm gonna go, oh no, here we go, another biopic on some astronaut. Like what the hell is going on? You know, kind of thing. But it looks pretty good. I think the audience will like it. I think we'll like it if we have a chance to check it out. We're going to try and check it out, me and Mr. Movies, hopefully. If not, one of us. And we'll do a movie review, hopefully, by the weekend. But we'll try our best because I know our scheduling is all over the place.
Right now,
He got school.
Unfortunately, we got everything.
Okay, kids, stay in school. Don't be a fool.
Schoolwork, exactly.
You know, so this is all fun and dandy and all games, but you got to make a living. Unless you guys want to make us millionaires, the king is all up for that.
I'd be much happier with that situation.
And then maybe I'll allow the Dr. Movies name change, you know. Until then, it's not going to happen. So anyways, guys, go check it out. It's opening up this weekend. We're going to try and see it. We'll try and do a review if we do see it on Saturday or even possibly Friday, depending on when the king has a chance, because maybe I'll go check it out earlier and post a review and tell you guys if you should see it. So anyway, since we're on the theme of astronauts and space, I thought, you know what? Why not give a shout out to some of our favorite space films, okay? And since Scotty V wasn't here, he has sent the king on his phone his list. So we're going to go through some of the movies he's picked. And then we're going to add some of our favorites, buddy, and go from there, okay?
Let's see.
Okay, so some of his favorite, of course, I knew he was going to put this, Armageddon.
Oh, okay, of course.
Come on, you don't want to miss a thing? That's all I have to say. That song alone, maybe that's why Scotty V likes it, I don't know. Aerosmith, I'm telling you, that song was number one for the longest time. His daughter was in the movie, Liv Tyler, right? Phenomenal movie. Bruce Willis. If you didn't, what's his name? Mr. Batman. Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck, yes.
That's a good choice. That's a very safe choice. I like that pick. Okay, he chose 2001 Space Odyssey.
Oh.
You know, that's an old one.
Classic.
Yeah,
but like,
which I haven't seen it personally. I think I have to go back.
Is it good? It's a hard watch. It's a hard.
Is it? How long is the damn thing?
It's like 3 hours of just talking.
No, the king's not watching that.
You don't need it's a hard watch. Excellent. It's a legendary movie. Very hard.
Well, everybody apparently gives it praise right
now.
Age so I don't know. Maybe if I can watch The Godfather, I'll tolerate and watch that one Sunday. Is it really?
Yeah.
Depends on the actor. Depends on who's in it, right? Okay, next on his list, he chose Interstellar.
That's mine.
I'll have it in my collection.
That's my number one.
That's it. It is good. If you haven't seen Matthew McConaughey, check him out in that.
Love him
With
because of that movie.
his little daughter.
That's my number one.
Heartbreaking. That's an excellent pick.
Exactly.
The next one he chose, which is another good one, Matt Damon's The Martian.
Oh yeah, oh for sure. That's another.
I was surprised, Mr. Movies, when I saw that for the first time. I'm like, damn, I gotta buy that.
In my opinion, he should have won the Oscar for that. Leo DiCaprio won it ahead of him. I disagreed, even though I love Leo.
This was phenomenal.
Yeah.
That's a good choice. This is one of my all-time favorites that he's had on his list, Apollo 13.
Oh, of course, classic.
Tom Hanks,
Yep.
Steve Buscemi. I can go on. Gary Sinise is in that one too. Phenomenal actors. So many. I can name 20 actors in that one alone. It was so well done. Did it win Best Picture? I'm not 100% sure. I think it won something.
It definitely won something. I forgot.
I think it won Best Picture because Ron Howard, right, directed it.
Oh yeah, I think it might have been them.
Phenomenal, because I'm telling you that was
Everything
the movie to beat, right?
Yeah.
That was the standard that everybody had to live up to. Okay, and the last one, of course, it wouldn't be a Scotty V list if we didn't have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1. We'll extend it somehow, because if we start putting those movies, then you got to include Star Wars, Star Trek, and that's what we're going to start naming later, you know? So that's Scotty V's list. So Mr. Movies, anything that comes to the top of your list that you think of movies. I know the King's wrote in some, he's done his homework a little bit.
On top of that, I'd say, Star Wars and Star Trek would be mine.
Okay.
Just gotta add that into
Anything else like Gattaca, Lost in Space, if you're going to do comedies? Aliens, Pitch Black, Predator, like you can go on.
Aliens, maybe I'll go. Lost in Space wasn't a big fan.
Independence Day, even though that wasn't in space,
mostly
it was
Earth
here.
in all fairness. That's why it's hard.
Avatar.
Again, I want
They
to
consider it space, but that's what I'm saying. What I categorize, and you do the same thing, probably you think the same way, is it has to be in space.
Exactly.
Them getting to space.
I'm thinking what's in space. That's why I put Avatar on the list, but I feel like that's on another planet. I wouldn't say it's exactly.
Some new ones, Mr. Movies.
Yeah.
Gravity.
Oh, yeah.
The King still hasn't seen that. How is it? Would you recommend watching it?
I liked it, yeah.
George Clooney,
Sandra Bullock, yeah.
It looks good. Like, that's what I mean by space movie.
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. That's why.
The other ones is kind of like stretching it. You're adding sci-fi elements and all that crap. That's the sci-fi space, right? Passengers.
Oh, that's another good one. Jennifer Lawrence.
Yes,
and Chris Pratt. Right?
Yeah, that was a surprise. I was expecting to be shit, and I'm watching. This is not that bad, man. What are people crying about?
Yeah.
It looked good. The action was decent.
Reminds me of Venom, actually, in a way.
There you go. If you haven't seen Venom, go get your asses in the theater and watch that.
Review.
Interstellar, we already said.
Yep.
Hidden Figures. Did you watch that with the ladies who were behind NASA, the mathematicians
I haven't
that
watched
calculate them going? Watch it. I was surprised. I'm like, oh, here we go. It's, because it's women, it's the whole feminist movement. You got to check the movie because of that. No, it's actually a pretty damn good movie. I highly recommend it.
I just watched it on good.
Martian, we mentioned. Contact, way old. It's with, what's her name? Jodie Foster in that.
Yeah, it's an ancient one.
Yep, that's a good one. What else is there? Mission to Mars. That's an old Steve Buscemi and Gary Sinise and Stargate, like that's when you get cuckoo-ness.
Stargate, oh my lord.
And apparently one that it's popped on everybody's 25 or top 10 list is Sunshine, and I haven't seen Sunshine.
I haven't either.
And I don't know who the hell's in it, but it's great. So anyways, guys, that's some of the movies that we like.
Yep.
Why don't you guys send us on YouTube land some of your comments in the comment section. Tell us your top 10 list, your favorite movies maybe. Suggest some movies for myself or Mr. Movies or even the great Scotty V to check out.
Exactly.
And that's pretty much it. That's a nice, short, and sweet, Mr. Movies.
Exactly.
You know. It's a little quiet without Scotty B on the set, eh?
I know.
Don't worry, Scotty. We miss you.
Peaceful, but no, we love Scotty.
The King usually talks a little bit, but don't worry. He should be back next week on the Civil Canadians. But we highly recommend go check out Ryan Gosling and First Man. It looks phenomenal.
Yes.
It might even win maybe an Oscar if it's done well. So if his family loves it, and it looks interesting from what we saw in the trailers, so we highly recommend it. We might check it out. Like I said, we might do a review. Check that out maybe on YouTube Land later. But that's this episode, and usually I ask the great Scotty B to sign us out. But like I always say to him, I'll say his lines and you can just sign us off, is don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Civil Canadians YouTube channel. Check out our other videos that Scotty V has posted, that I have posted, that Mr. Movies will eventually post on his own. And of course, anything that we posted up recently, leave comments in the comment section, guys. Tell us what you think of every episode, what you like, what you hate, what would you like to see from the Civil Canadians. We got more content coming your way in the weeks to come, especially this month. Watch click, when we hit that notification bell, check our episodes out, guys. We need views. We need our support. We're wondering where the 1,300 of our subscribers have gone to. Is it the Twilight Zone or something they've disappeared to, you know?
Somewhere, exactly.
Because you don't want the Civil Canadians to disappear. So check us out on YouTube. So until next week, Mr. Movies.
This is your Civil Canadian signing off. Have a good day, guys.
Be good.